product library. Then we are also you collect the money from your end users or your customers. Then we also ship the goods from China to the door of your customer or to your warehouse. So it depends on your decision, right? But this is the drop shipping model for you. You don't need to have the inventory. The inventory is on AliExpress site, right? And if you need anything, the information will synchronize to our platform and we will ship for you, right? And current now our the delivery days, because I have seen a lot of the questions and interest on this question, the delivery, right? For example, in Nigeria, now we can do the 15 to 25 days in Nigeria. And I mean, from you you do the payment to AliExpress, and AliExpress will let the merchant to ship the goods from China to the door of your customer. It take 15 to 25 days, right? And also Kenya or the other key countries, yes, we have the ability to do so. So now who we are want to reach out. Actually, in the different industries, now we have we found the different pain points of these industry players. For example, for the independent applications and websites, we find their pain point should be okay. They have the stream, right, but they don't have any way for the monetization. And for the internet, because the internet has been very popular and the penetration is very high. And to the current stage, we find there are only two ways for the monetization. The first way, I mean for the website, right? The first way is, okay, we do the advertisement, right? Then we get the money from the brand, right? And the second thing is e-commerce. We sell the products and we get that margin, right? So there are only two ways for the monetization. And the pain points of the website, they have the stream, but it's hardly for them to do the monetization. So actually, current now a lot of the website with the stream, they contact us to say, okay, you have the product library, you have that the logistic capability. They don't need to build up a new team for the delivery. They don't need to build up new team for the product sourcing, right? This is just handle to AliExpress business to cover that. And what they need to do is only the local marketing, right? And actually the marketing is the strength of those websites and applications, right? So this is the one we want to reach out. And also we see a lot of the stream applications, they even don't have the technical team for the e-commerce. Then what we need to look for is, okay, now we need the SaaS system or SaaS tools development team work for us, because for example, in some payment applications, their daily active users will be more than we say 0.1 million, right? That is the daily active users for them. But they want us to have the program in their application or H5 page in the application. So we give the authorization to some SaaS companies, or they help us to do that program and do the customization in and plug it into the super app, right? And also some payment and financing partners we also want to reach out, right? Because we, for example, we talked with a lot of the fintech in Nigeria, in Kenya, in the other African countries. Now, what they want is the transaction times, transaction volumes, right? Because their mode is based on that. So, without the boost of the e-commerce market, they cannot touch it, right? Then now they are also doing kind of the transformation. They want to do some the SaaS for the e-commerce to boost the e-commerce market using their social e-commerce tools and uh, let their sellers to generate a link and put the link to the WhatsApp group and let the WhatsApp group the users to buy, right? So this is the some of the payment company are doing kind of the SaaS, and but what they need is product library, right? And they even cannot build up the whole team for the delivery and the logistic. They could partner with a third-party company to help them to do so, right? So this is the third category of the partner we want to reach out. And also, of course, the delivery companies, they care about the parcels, right? They live with that parcels. So if we can satisfy the users or wholesalers the requirement of the brands, the requirement of the products, then we will have the more parcels, right? The e-commerce develop well, then the delivery companies also will live better, right? So this is always the logic, not even in China, but also in US. We cannot live without one each other, right? And also for the brands, there is one brand, and they give us their logo design to AliExpress and say, okay, can you just uh, do the production, do the bulk production? For example, they need 10,000 T-shirts, right? And with that brands, with that design, yes, we can directly get that point and give directly cooperate with more than 20 factories, t-shirt production factories in China, and we give you the best quotation, the best quality, right? So you can select from those 20 factories directly to say, okay, your brands will be produced by whom, right? And even for the supermarket and store, they are doing the digital transformation. For example, the Carrefour, they are in South Africa. They cooperate with this, right? They partner with this. So this is the ecosystem or the players or partners we want to partner with, right? But through whom we can reach out to them through our global partner. Okay, through our global partner. So as I just mentioned, the wholesaler mode is we can do the product sourcing, right? We can print on demand. You give us a design, then we look for more than 20 factories and manufacturers to do the production for you, and also optimizing the shipping cost and the delivery times. Because if it is a bulk purchase, of course, it will improve the customer experience and the profits, right? And also the drop shipping mode, as I just mentioned, is for uh, you have the marketplace first, then the customer will place the order on your store in your marketplace, then the uh, order will synchronize to our platform and we will ship the order directly to the door of your customers, right? Or your warehouse is depend on you. So this is our job shipping mode. We will have the lot of the API integration we will open to you for free. Yeah. So for the inventory, for the order, for the logistic tracking, for the order management, we will have all of this API. So we will open this the integration to you, so you can get access to our product library. You select from them, and you select from the top sellers of your country, right? And when your customer place order, we will give all the information you need, right?
No
Through
Base,
through
ele
API.
também atrai um grande número de pessoas por seu formato peculiar.
This is our
Com a
job
compra de um
shipping mode.
Stormbox Pro,
So
você poderá desfrutar de uma experiência de
sorry. So current now we are having a lot of the requirements from the importers because even last Friday I talked with a Zimbabwe importer, and she has been in China for a while, and every month she will be in China. And what she talked about, tell me about their situation is okay. They are doing the social e-commerce. It means she will first collect all the requirement, the products in requirement from their customers in different WhatsApp group, and then they get collect this with a document. Then they come to China to different factories and to talk about the quotation, the quality, everything, and they get the purchase from China and send through kind of the agency of the logistic. So it's now is their mode. And what she found is okay, their business is bigger and bigger, and she even cannot handle all their customer requirements. And even for some of the requirements is just for 100 items, so she cannot handle that, right? And what she find is okay, she need a e-commerce platform and let them their customer directly select from their platform, and they put the stuff and the products on their platform, let their customer select from them, and it will solve their problem and the pay point. All right. So current now AliExpress business has cooperated with some e-commerce software, for example, the Deezers, the Jobify, and Shopify, so you can directly use this software to build up your e-commerce, right? With your IT people, you just have several days, build up your e-commerce platform, and you can have a store online, a marketplace online, and not maybe not only in Shopify but also in TikTok Shop, right? Also in Woo, yeah. So we have cooperated with these SaaS partners, so it will make you easily to develop your job shipping mode, right? Okay, so we are looking for our global partners. We are looking for the African local partners, right? And actually, we went through our global local partner to reach out the e-commerce market, reach out the enterprises and the institutes, and reach out the wholesalers in and retailers in local market, right? And what the privilege and the incentive for our global partner or agency, right? So first, we of course will get the authorization of the AliExpress business official partner, right? This is for the title. And the second thing is incentive program. For our agents, we will have the incentive of the two parts. The first part will be the tied commission, right? So based on the transaction amount of the month, every month, if it is between 0 to 50,000 US dollars, the commission incentive will be 3%. If the transaction amount is between 50,000 to 100,000, it will be 4%, and exceed the 100,000, it will be 5%. This is our tight commission for every calendar month. The extra bonus will be okay, if your business is growing bigger and bigger, and we will give the one-time cash bonus of the 100,000 US dollars if your the annual the transaction volume surpassing 20 million US dollars, right? So current now we have only one partner because we cooperate with them only for 2 months. But based on this 2 months, they will definitely get this 100,000 US dollars, right, for the bonus. So it's based on how what's the development stage of your this program, yeah. And to let our the agency more easily develop your customers, right? Your wholesaler or importers. We will also give to your customer about the coupons, about the customer benefits, right? Coupon the for the first time, your customer will have that orders if it is exceed 500 US dollars, we will give that coupon ticket about 100 US dollars. So it's like the 80% of the 20% of the discount, right? If it is the order is exceed 500 US dollars. And also for the customer benefit every time they make the order on the AliExpress business, they will have the 3% of the cashback. The cashback will come to your account, and the second time they can use the 3% of the bonus. All right. So we have the coupon ticket to attract your new customer, and we have that the 3% of the cashback to keep retain your old customer. All right. And then we talk about what the incentive, what we have, and the next question will be okay, how to become their AliExpress agency or global partner, right? So we will have the registration page here, and you just need to fill in some your company information or your individual information. Then you can submit with our verification and application approved. Then you can become our the AliExpress business agency or global partner, right? And after you get the approved, you will get an invitation code, right? This invitation code you can directly share it to your customer, to your e-commerce markets customer, to your wholesalers, to your importers, right? To who can who have the requirement of the products in your team or just around you, right? Then they make the order and they do the verification about the AliExpress business. Then fill in your invitation code. So we can know, okay, this customer is actually developed by you, not by anyone others, right? And then you can get the commission part and the incentive part, right? So here is all the presentation. Let me just review on that. We first talk about who is AliExpress, who is AliExpress business, and what's our point of view on the African market, right? And then we talk about what the capability we can provide, right? And the last but not least is how to become our global partner. So there are two QR code, and maybe you will be very interesting. The first QR code is scan this QR code, become our business global partner, right? And the second QR code is okay, if you have any questions, if you have any interest, you can join our WhatsApp group, the ABH and the AliExpress business group. So we can talk also in WhatsApp, right? And I will not miss any questions from your side, right? So current now we will also pass the time to NEC, and we can come to the Q&A part. And I consider we will leave enough time for all of you. If you have questions, you can feel free to raise it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Geoffrey. If you don't mind stopping sharing your screen, because it's
Yeah.
mirroring what's happening. All right. Thank you. That was very informative. And now we go to the exciting part, which is where people ask their specific questions. I've been seeing some questions coming in the chat. We also had previous questions that were sent, but I believe most of them were addressed during your presentation. So if you have a question, kindly raise your hand. If we don't get any hands raised, I'll just go through the comments and see what questions have been asked.
Yeah, okay. Let me just first go through the comments and we'll select some questions I can ask. Some questions I can answer. All right. So thank you for the informative session. I have to leave the join. Okay. Do you have was but
Okay, so I'm seeing a question here that's a bit complete. Someone is asking, as an independent social commerce platform, how do we integrate with AliExpress so your products are available on our platform for purchase?
Oh, okay. So as an independent social commerce platform, we will provide our API. So actually, there are several steps. The first step is still register with our global partner, right? And the second thing is you need to apply our API application, and we will send you all the documents of our API. For example, how to fetch the products and the category what you're interested in to put our product library on your platform, and what kind of the we have more than 15 APIs, so you need to decide what you need for the tracking orders, of course, for the fetching products, of course. So we have a lot of that. So and I consider if you need, I can you can just join that WhatsApp group and you read that. I will send that document to you, right? And we even have that technical support team in our team to help you on this for the integration, right?
Right, thank you. Martina, please ask your question.
Yes, thank you so much. Hello, thank you for the very great explanations. I would like to have I have more questions around the distribution side because I see all the countries where you are, and in the countries where you are not or not operating, such as Madagascar, do you have a strategy of distribution? Or and yes, that's my first question. And because I asked the question, but I don't think you have time to respond to that earlier. But we have today more than 100 physical hubs, and they earn revenue with us, and they would like to be a point of relay. They ask us that, and so Alibaba can be interested in that type of collaboration, or this is not yet the case. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Martina. So your first question is, can we have that distribution for the logistic, even the last mile in Madagascar? Yes, we have. Yeah, I don't know if you have logging on AliExpress and placed that order before.
Not yet.
Yeah, you can have a try. So for our the clearance, the international, and for the last mile is all there, right? So you can first place an order, yeah, maybe a small order, then you will see our how many days it will take to deliver from shipping from China because we are by air. Yeah.
That's awesome. So, for example, like to explain, I can drop shipping my own product, for example, T-shirts with a logo of my company for my community, and so that they can buy it, and so it directly delivery from China from you guys. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, not directly from AliExpress because AliExpress business is a platform, And who is behind us is a lot of the factories and the manufacturers. Yeah, so if you have the requirements, we will totally handle that, and we will make sure that it should be a bottom price, because even for some the election, the president's election the material they contact us, and we will also make sure that the bottom price. So no worries about that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you for that. I'm seeing a few other questions. We have questions from Isosa. I think it's a he or she asking, do you offer medical supplies and equipment? Do your vendors offer credit terms? What is the criteria for that? And then we already have a marketplace. Can we add your products to it?
Yeah, of course you can add our product library with your marketplace, of course. And we have the medical, a lot of the instruments. And because we are only doing the overseas market, so actually merchant in AliExpress business, they have the export or import the documentation and have been there. Right. So yeah, it's there. You can have a check on our AliExpress platform. So you have a search on what you need, and you can tell us have you get what you want to find.
Sounds good. While I read the next question, Geoffrey, people are asking how they can join the WhatsApp group. Do you mind resharing that QR code?
Yeah.
I will the next question.
I will put my screen on that QR code, right?
So Peter, I see you have quite a few questions. Do you mind unmuting and asking your questions?
Absolutely. Peter Kiranji, we run early sellers a marketplace by the name Twiva. So we market and sell goods and services through social media influencers. So the questions I have, one is on how long it takes to ship to, say, Kenya, and whether you ship small products or small orders in terms of the order value. And then say someone applies for this partnership, how long does it take to get reviewed and approved, assuming that you are successful? And the last one that I have is, if we are to interface through an API integration, can these products be shipped to us and we handle the last mile delivery locally? So you're interfacing with us, not with our customers.
Yeah, okay. So one by one. Normally, it take about because our API have been very mature solution, and we have about more than 200,000 the job shippers using our API. But current now, to be honest, most of them are in Europe and Latin America, and so this is why we still think the African market need a lot of the potential there, right? And we see the trend of the development there. So it will take about 2 weeks. And if you have the technical team, even 1 week, because we have the Brazil team, just 1 week, they finish all the integration with our API. And this is it. And the second thing is, I consider you have had your last mile partner, right? So you will send the last mile by yourself. Yes, when you because the drop shipping, you collect the money from your users first, and you do the payment to the AliExpress, right? And we will ship the goods from China. And when you do the payment, when you fill in that address, you can fill your warehouse. So you can decide actually where that is ship to. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And in Kenya, yeah, in Kenya, because I don't know if you know about the speed up. I consider the speed up they are doing well on the drop shipping and the by air side. So it takes about 15 to 24 days to be in, the parcels will be in Kenya. Yeah.
Right, super. Thank you.
Thank you. Geoffrey, we still don't see the screen with the WhatsApp QR code. We are seeing you mirroring the screen.
Yeah, here.
Exactly. Thank you. So we have a question. Just keep it there for now. We have a question from Bubakar, who's asking if you have WAS partners in West Africa.
No, actually, South Africa, now we still haven't have partner yet because in April of this year, we mean to go to South Africa to John Nesper to maybe the Pretoria and the Cape Town because our visa has delayed. So at that time, we also delayed the workshop in at South Africa. So uh, every partner in South Africa will be welcome. We haven't had the partner in South Africa. Yeah.
Okay. Bubakar, is that the question you are asking? Because it sounds like a technical question.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, we can.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Clearly. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm asking about warehousing services. Yeah, we are running e-commerce here, and it's important for us to integrate API on the marketplace. I'm
Yeah.
just asking about delivery time. If you have a partner warehouse in West Africa to manage quick delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. West Africa. You mean you cover how many countries in West Africa?
We cover three countries in West Africa, and a project to start in Ivory Coast. We get operation, like we get orders from Ivory Coast, but not team yet set up in Ivory Coast. We already cover Senegal, Mali, and Guinea. And yeah, I have some experiences behind AliExpress for my own orders. And during this meeting is so important for us. Just about delivery time, sometimes I get orders by postal. Like sometimes I experience delayed, like it take time to get the goods, and I don't know how to manage it. Yeah.
Yeah. So because now we are also optimizing our logistic system, and for example, for some countries before, uh, let me just take an example, right? Because now we are entering into the Ethiopia market, and even last week we have the meeting with the Ministry of the Innovation and Technology, and the minister is there, and they welcome us. And after that meeting, they released the PR document, right? And to say AliExpress business has been entering into Ethiopia market, and so before in Ethiopia, it will take about one and a half months to ship from China to the Ethiopia Addis Ababa. And now after the optimizing, it will just take about less than 25 days, and will be in. And this is also not only by on the logistic company, and it's also counting on the parcels amount, right? If our parcels will say, okay, every day we get 2,000 parcels, then it will be very fast to be in your countries. But actually, in some countries, because we haven't started up yet, right? Even before this year, we make that decision how we will develop the African market. So before it, for some countries, it will just have the hundreds of the parcels. Then it will be take long time. So actually, this is how we develop this market, and the parcels will be more than the delivery will also be fast.
Okay, okay. I mean, as well as we get more orders in our countries, as well as you will set up fast delivery on that countries, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, interesting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great, thanks, Boubacar. And I've seen the group. I see a lot of people are joining, so that's great. We have a hand, so I Sosa, over to you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Yeah. So we currently are in the business of offering medical supplies to customers. So my question revolves around first delivery time, which is very important because we're in the business of saving lives. So if a customer places an order for a particular thing, it is treated with high urgency. So when we place an order, how soon will we get it? Since we currently operate in Nigeria mainly. We also have businesses in Kenya and Ethiopia, but I'm just saying how soon can you give an average delivery time
The
for us
average
to
delivery
receive
time is about 20 days.
20 days?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because actually we will reach about that. So for the delivery, for example, I will take an example. We have the 100 parcels, right? And 20% of them will deliver less in Nigeria. It will deliver less than 15 days. And 80% of the parcels will delivered in 24 days. So if you say, okay, get the average, it will be about 20 days. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
basically, you guys work like the vendor because the other question I asked was, do the vendors for these products, do they offer credit credit terms based on volume of products? Is there anything like that?
No, it's
Okay, it's pay on the, it's like
payment.
once you pay, then you get your products.
Yes.
Okay, okay. And all of this, all your products can be integrated into our marketplace because we're a tech-based company also.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Because we had about 100 million products, you can select from them. And I consider maybe you don't need this 100 million, right? But you say you need the top sellers. We have a lot of the labels. You need the top sellers in Nigeria. You need the top sellers in Kenya. Yes, we can put that on your marketplace. Yes.
So the advantage of signing up as a partner instead of just about anybody, I'm asking what's the difference between signing up as a partner to the business and an average person who just goes to your website to order something? Like, is it that they are lower costs for the goods, for the products bought, or what?
Yeah, of course, because what we differs from the AliExpress and the AliExpress business, right? So the difference will be uh, we are doing the B2B, we are talking to the small and medium-sized business. Then if you purchase, you must be the bulk purchase, right? So if you purchase more, you get the more discounts, and we will still give you the cashback. So it means we almost give the bottom price to them. And AliExpress is mainly on the B2C side. On the B2C side is means okay, we need to pay for that stream, we need to pay for that alliance, we need to pay for a lot of the things. We do the marketing, right? So we have to have the margin on that products. So this is the difference. Yeah. So
Okay,
in
okay,
general, the business is cheaper than the AliExpress. Yeah.
So my last question, so I don't take too much of time. I see people already have their hands up too. But is there a way we can get like a guide, a manual, a brochure that shows all of this?
Yeah. And in that WhatsApp, I will also forward all of you the presentation I just present, right? And also the how to become our partner, and that will be documentation and the specification on this. And I will also put the API instruction on that. Yeah. So
Okay,
everything.
that's fine. Thank you very much.
I'm sure you are in that group, right?
Yes, I just signed up for it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Geoffrey, if you can stop sharing your screen, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah. I
Thanks.
hope now everyone has been in our group. Yeah.
Can I go to my last question?
Yeah, please do.
Thank you so much. Yes. So, at Sena, we're training people to learn digital skills and to develop income-generating activities in the digital economy. And we have an e-commerce courses. And do you guys have already courses on how to success as a seller on AliExpress, or do you have a strategy to have more resellers on the platform in Africa by training them to develop their revenue on that?
Yeah, this is actually a good question. Actually, even yesterday, we had a meeting with EWTP with ABH. We are talking about okay, so now we have some successful case. For example, a baby mother in Africa, in Nigeria. Before she just stayed in home and have the little salary, and through our digital the platform, and we tell them how to do for example, the social e-commerce, how to build up their own system based on some the SaaS the system, right? They build up their own marketplace, and they make money now, right? Actually, so this case is also inspire us that now we are in the progress and in our plan that we will have the kind of the course, and this course is uh, of course for free, right? And to
Definitely.
yeah, tell people to how to build their own business through that digital e-commerce. And this is why I'm also put in this site. That's very important. We now cooperate with this SaaS e-commerce software. For example, Deezers.
Yes.
They have integrated with our product library, and they are on the Shopify. So you directly can use this plug to build up your store, and even no need to uh, integrate with AliExpress again, because they have had that. They have had our order API. So it will help you be very convenient to build up your business. Yeah.
Okay, very nice. And your courses are already done, and you have more subject around the distribution, or to distribute, create your courses so that millions of people can have access to that. That's the idea.
Yeah. And we will be on some the official website, the Facebook, and we will put our the video on the Facebook. Yeah.
Okay, so I can chat with you on WhatsApp and maybe present in
Yeah.
another call, and what we wanted to do with you guys.
Yeah, of course. And
Thank you so
after
much.
we release that the Facebook, we will also put in our WhatsApp. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Martina. Geoffrey, I'm seeing two more questions that are asking the same thing. So one company is asking, how can an ag tech platform with farm produce, register as a vendor on AliExpress. And then another one was asking that they see that you're sourcing products out of Africa. How can they have their products listed on AliExpress? So I think, I'm
Yeah.
thinking you covered that, but if you can just repeat, if someone wants to become a vendor, what is the process? Or how they can
Okay.
list their products?
So actually, it is in the second phase, because now we have some negotiation with some the countries, the ministry, and with the country, the association, and they all have the requirement. Say, okay, can you put our merchant on your platform, and you have to sell globally. Current now, because our the it's not a very big scale in AliExpress now for Africa. So we don't have the warehouse, I mean the AliExpress warehouse in Africa. And with our development, yes, of course, we will have the warehouse in some of the countries. Then we can open the export service, because we have the warehouse and you have that storage in our warehouse. Then you put your things, stuff, products, the brands on our AliExpress. Then we can help you to sell globally. So I consider this will be step by step, but yes, it's in our plan now.
All right. And then there was a question. Someone said they sell jewelry and they would like to work with AliExpress, but she wants to be sure it's 3% commission per month on turnover.
It's 3% of the commission, or what?
On sales, on turnover.
Yeah, on sales, yes.
Okay.
So here is the screen, right? So from 3% to 5%. So actually, our model is the merchant will give AliExpress, because the merchant put their stuff and products on AliExpress, right? They will give our platform, our AliExpress business, about 5 to 8% after we have the sales for them, right? And we will give the 3 to 5% to our agency. Yeah. So it means for the platform, we didn't make money and earn any margin, because the left part, we will cover all the clearance, or cover all the international and last mile logistic. So you will understand what I mean. So this is why I mentioned now we want to have that scale, right? So for the AliExpress business, we don't say, okay, we need to get the margin or something on that. No, it's on scale. So I consider this is the window period for everyone to come become our agency and become our global partner to cooperate with us in every countries, right? And we in Africa, the strategy is clear. We will not directly face to the local market. We will have the local partner to be facing the local market together, right? So this is our very clear strategy. And then this year, we will not have any bar for become our agency or global partner. So you can see that we didn't set a bar. But from the next year, yes, we may have the different rules or roles for the different kind of the levels of our partner. So this year is the open market for our agency. All right. So that's what I want to also mention and emphasize.
Hello?
All right, so we have 4 minutes left in the call. Yes, Diana, do you want to add something to your question?
Yeah, I have a small business, so I'm very straight in everything I paid. So I want to know to introduce my product in AliExpress, I need to pay for the registration or not?
Pay
Geoffrey,
for
did you
the
hear that question?
registration. Pay for the
Registration, to introduce my business, my products on AliExpress. I need to pay or I start to pay when after 1 month or something like that.
You mean you put your products on AliExpress to sell globally, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is I just mentioned. Current now we cannot support you put the stuff on AliExpress, global and help you sell globally because now we haven't have a warehouse in Africa and in countries. Yeah, but it's in our second phase when we have the warehouse in some of the countries, we will have that.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Sounds good. Martina, I believe that's an old hand. And Boubacar, do you want to say something else?
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
Just about delivery. Yeah, I want to know if AliExpress deliver in China. I mean, if we have a way like how to ship more than AliExpress. Yeah, is that possible to send the goods in China address, and from that address we bring the goods in Africa? Is that possible to do delivery like
Yeah,
that?
yeah. This is a very important question because I know you. Some of you have been in some relations with China for the logistic, right? And you will also in charge of the international and the clearance and the last mile. So I believe you have that capability, and now we support actually from this month from the end of the July, we just support that we will ship the goods. If you have the warehouse in Guangzhou, in Shenzhen, in any country, in any cities in China, yeah, we can ship directly to your warehouse. And the left part just let you to in charge and responsible for that. Yes, we can support that. And even for the drop shipping mode, yeah, we can support that. So you have your customer place that order, then you have the requirements. Okay, ship this parcel directly to my Guangzhou warehouse. Yes.
Okay, I know that we don't have enough time. Just yeah, as an e-commerce company, we have a lot of questions about return process. I don't know, yeah, if the customer get the goods in
Yeah.
Africa and maybe he said, okay, it's not the one I need or something like that. I want to cancel or return the product. How you manage it regarding charges? Who pay the return fees or something? Yeah, return policy.
Good question. Good question. I also forgot to mention that, but this is very important. Is we have the very friendly policy to our customers. Yeah. So it means if your customer said, okay, this is what they want to buy, or this is not match what you have seen on our platform, they will get all the refund and the return. And because in each country the return policy is different, I mean, for Nigeria, just need to return and to some warehouse, and someone will pick it up, but there's no cost for our customer side. All the cost is on our merchant side. Right. So we have a very friendly the policy for the refund and the return. Yeah. Except the customer they destroy the products by themselves. right? Because in every process we have the evidence if the goods is okay and complete on the warehouse, or when the delivery period the product has been damaged or something. Yeah, so if not by the customer to damage that, yeah, get all the refund.
Okay, thank you.
Mm.
Sounds good. We are done. Geoffrey, we can still see your screen. If you can just put the link to the WhatsApp group actually in the chat, that would be great. I think we'll stop it here. If anyone has a burning question, we'll use the WhatsApp group to continue asking any questions to AliExpress. I just want to thank everybody for being here. We hope this was insightful. We hope we'll try to answer as many questions as possible. And I also want to thank Geoffrey for making time. I know it's getting late in
One
China.
more thing.
Yes, go
One
ahead.
more thing.
Yeah.
The last thing is, okay, from next Monday, I will have a business trip in Ethiopia, then in Tanzania, then in Kenya. So if you anyone want to have some face-to-face talk with me, just let me know. All right.
Okay. Thanks for
Okay.
that, Geoffrey.
Thank you
Perfect.
for,
And
yeah.
Geoffrey, people have been asking
Yeah.
if they can receive the slides. Hopefully you'll be
Yeah,
generous to
of
share
course.
this
I
with
will send
us.
in that WhatsApp group. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then we'll also share the link to this recording. And then, yeah, continue the conversation on the other side. We
Okay.
are going
Thanks.
to end it here. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
Have a good afternoon.
Have a good